Hello, people of the world, omnivores, and people still being carnivores like myself, and human beings and Neanderthals and all that. How are we doing today? I just want to I was looking at some of my old videos and I seem to enjoy mostly when I'm rambling and can look back at my rambling state. I know that my stretching videos do the best views, but you know, it's like preference of what I like. So I'm probably gonna do a lot more like slice of life stuff and just like what's going on with me or what I want to talk about and all that, so that I can just like look back at time machine, here I was on this date, March 31st, and this was how I looked, and this is how I spoke, and this is how loudly I spoke, and this is my condition, this is how my eyes were, this is where my beard was, which is not the best state. You know, I don't really want to get like a haircut here, just for the sake of like when I was in Florida for like the summer and stuff, I got a haircut and the guy effed me up, and the guy was a Jamaican too, right? So, and it was not good. I was even in the chair for like I don't know, like 15 minutes extra, just like telling him what I want. Okay, I was like, okay, just give me like a basic cut, a basic schoolboy cut, you know, just like anybody can do this. Here, just bring me down, bring me to a .1, shave off the beard and all that, cause like he effed me up, but he still couldn't do it, and I paid like $35 for that, which is insane. Yeah, the service is charged in the USA is crazy, $35. In Jamaica, it's like 1,500 now, I think. It went up a lot. I remember when I was like, I don't know, before I even left, maybe it was, that was 2023, maybe it was 800 maybe? And we can't even talk about back in like when I was like in high school and shit. That was like 350 or 150 for a lineup, 250 for a trim and a shave and all that. That's different. I'm talking about Jamaican dollars here for my Jamaicans that maybe have been watching right now. The Jamaicans are like, well, one brother. Yeah, so I wanted to talk about a bit about yesterday, the weather yesterday. Let me switch back into my more base talk. You know, I might do some like videos in like Patois too, just like, you know, just to like be more relaxed and shit. I have to talk like standard English in my classes and what I'm teaching these kids and all that. I just got like a notification about my rent payment and all that. So that's why I was like, oh, what's that? Yeah, that's kind of important here and all that. Yeah, so I might do a video. I'll write that down. What video next? Yeah, I want to talk about a bit about the weather. So like it's March 31st going to April, so it should be spring. Spring is like the 21st of March, right? But it's not April here. It's not spring here, man. It's like still cold in Ohio. It's like, and the weather is like fluctuating. So one day it would be like 70, nice, perfect, ideal weather. Honestly, short sleeves, the girls in bikinis, and she's the college girls in bikinis. I'm not looking because I am a teacher, a grad student at the same time. But you know, I'm just noticing. I'm observing this stuff. You know, people playing volleyball and all that, enjoying it. Like the kids come out in droves when it's like good weather, but like when it's like bad weather, like when it's like rainy and when it's like windy, when it's like hail and all that, man, that's perfect like tornado weather. So like last night there was like this big thunderbolt, or it's like it shook the bed, and it's like thank God that like I'm used to that a little bit, just like being in Jamaica, like hearing like devastating like thunder and lightning and all that. So it wasn't that bad. It was only like one. Like when I was back in Jamaica, I remember like one time there was like 15, 20 just consecutive boom, boom, boom. It was like shaking the house and all that. So it wasn't that bad, but it was like the threat of the tornado itself is not fun, you know. It's like you're sleeping and you can be like freaking up in the sky with a freaking cow or something, and all the corn and the freaking Ram vans and all that shit. Built for tough. I'm not built for tough. My body's a meat sack, you know. Well, although I'm trying to get fitter and all that stuff, but yeah. So I'm still going through that now with this. Hopefully by this time next year, I'm maybe in Atlanta, Georgia, or even if I'm not, if I'm back home, that would be great too. Anywhere but here. So Atlanta or back in Jamaica, that would be good. And just speaking of like being away in like these times of like uncertainty, you know, like when it is not a time of uncertainty, but like it feels a bit heightened these days. Like things are more uncertain than ever. I was talking to my mom yesterday. She was like, these people are hell bent on creating World War III, and I'm hearing like a target for nuclear missiles. Since I was like, I think since I was like 18, one of my dreams is to have a bunker, because I can see what's coming, man. I want to have a bunker. I want to have a farm. I want to have water supplies, water catchments. I want to have food. And you have to have self-defense tools, guns, and stuff like that, and people to man those guns with you, because like the world's gonna go to shit, man. I'm telling you. Even if it's just like water scarcity in a couple decades. So yeah, that's what I'm really working on, like getting a place of like establishment, you know, because like the world's gonna go to shit, man. And you have to have something of solid foundation. If COVID didn't teach us that, you know, COVID came, like we were being pushed around by governments and scarcity of supplies in the supermarkets. We had to hunt and gather again. I remember I had to like walk like miles to get my medicine because there were no shipments coming into Jamaica again. So I had to like walk to pharmacy, different pharmacy, calling like 20 different pharmacies. And it just made me think of like, why am I in such a precarious situation? Why am I still like depending on other people, depending on supply chains? You know, you shouldn't live your life that way, because shit can go wrong, you know. And maybe these are like, you know, third world between a third world to first world poor problems, you know. So yeah, but you have to like protect yourself. So it's like always like things can be worse. But yeah, I went off on a little bit of a rant there, and I forgot what I was gonna say a little bit. I had more to say on that. So yeah, water catchment, World War III. Maybe it'll come back to me in the next video, but that's the dream, I guess, to like make enough money to secure myself and secure my family. Yeah, and you can't depend on like people to like give you that, you know. You have to make it, and that's just the game we play. That's just the world we live in. But yeah, that's it for now. I'll try to remember what I forgot, and if not, you know, I'll see you in the next video. Okay, people, my herbivores, my fluid people, my Donald people, my Harris people. I'll see you in the next one.